So Mark, you are Interim Executive Director for Western Crop Innovations, WCI. You have a lot of experience in this industry. How are you integrating some of the lessons you've learned from similar roles into your role at WCI now?
Well, I think, Mark, one of the first elements that I try to address is the staff, and that's been the case in every assignment that I've taken on in the industry. And of course, in this case, we've got a veteran staff that's been with the program a long time, but there's been a lot of hills and valleys over the last few years. So I wanted to reassure them of the future. So that's the first thing. The second is from a business standpoint, where are we? What are the gaps in how we're operating? As we're a new not-for-profit, I always try to bring in good business practice to a not-for-profit scenario. So we're addressing that now, and there's always transitional elements. It's really important to establish relationships with the stakeholders early in the game, reassure them, that we have a plan, we have a vision, and we need their support. So those three areas is what I've tried to address in priority. So.
Now, Mark, WCI has benefited from some new members that have come on board, namely Alberta Grains, Alberta Beef Producers, SeedNet, and I believe Sask Barley is going to be joining up as well.
Yes, they are.
So can you illustrate for the farmers watching this why these sorts of memberships are important?
Well, we want the industry to support us, obviously. We want to earn that support. So especially at this stage, it was important for us to have these significant organizations and commissions come in with a vote of confidence and to help us with our transition. And partnerships are a little different than collaborations. You can collaborate with pretty well anybody if you have a mutual objective, but partnerships are stronger, longer lasting, and you're always looking to work together. And so we have great core funding partners in RDAR, results-driven agriculture research, and in the government of Alberta. So we need to build upon that and work towards the kind of P3 model that the minister, Mr. Sigurdsson, would like to see going forward. And I think we'll get there.
This time next year, where do you hope to see WCI?
Well, I probably won't be here this time next year because the plan would be, just as it is with the interim board, that we would elect a new board and we would be hiring a new executive director, but CEO. But I always like to look back in these situations and make sure that things have turned out the way we wanted them to turn out, and whoever we bring in, has got a really good foundation from which to work. And I still, I follow the staff. It's been great to be here and mingle with the Alberta Grains staff that I knew from last year and how well they're doing. So that's what I hope to. I hope to look back and say, hey, we didn't accomplish maybe everything that we wanted to, but we made tremendous progress from what was an interesting and complex and sometimes difficult start. So
sounds like a good goal to have.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.